Everyone, this is Nikachu, and I am here with my brother for the 7th and final round of the Modern Challenge. But before we get into that, we're going to thank our sponsor, themanabase.com. If you want to check out some sweet, awesome Merfolk content, go check out Nikachu, channel Nikachu on themanabase.com. We have just a playable hand. We have not had... I think our biggest problem in this Modern Challenge is we had very few things to do on turn 1. We have all these, like, super 2-drop heavy hands every single game. It's not like we can throw this away. Our curve is still good. Go turn... Even if we get Thoughtseize or something, we're going to have something to do on turn 2. Probably something to do on turn 3. And we have a decent... Yeah, we just have a decent curve. And if our opponent has a slow start, we'll probably roll them. If they have a fast start by some means, then we are going to have a game. Very likely to... This is the type of hand where Smuggler's Copter excels. Where we play like an early Smuggler... Okay, we're up against Amulet. Yeah, we're just up against Amulet. So it's a race. Let's try to beat this Amulet deck. Oh no! I think I have to play this. You may play a land card from your hand onto the battlefield.
Whoa, does she have 4 arms?
It's a snake, so yeah. Snake Shaman Scout.
There was Goro from Mortal Kombat 2, but what was the female version? I can't remember. He was so ugly, though. Somebody in the comments will know.
Could be her.
No.
So I could play Smuggler's Copter, and we start to attack next turn. Oh, I could Dismember, play Merfolk, and we have a very explosive, like, turn 3 game. We're on the place. You play a land, put this back in your hand. I don't even know exactly what we're up against. I don't remember Amulet ever playing Grove of the Burning Willows. This could be something else. Okay, let's take a turn off and get punished if this doesn't work.
Your name is Snyder, which was, of course, the name of every villain from every 80s movie.
Mm-hmm.
Snyder.
Get you again. Ancient Stirrings. So far it still could feel like Amulet. Gruul Turf. There could be just some other, like, Primeval Titan deck, though. Kahani Garden. Plant. Have access to 4 mana next turn. Kira doesn't mean very much on this board. I might have to play Silvergill now. I just might have to play Silvergill now. And then, because if I play Master of the Pearl Trident and into Merfolk, then I can't cast Silvergill later. That might not matter, though. And I believe I can cast her like this. We'll reveal a Merfolk anyway. So I'm doing it like this, so that I could see if I could draw a Mutavault or something, so I can start playing those lands. We will draw a card. We'll dump. We might need this Gemstone Caverns. We'll dump Kira. Feeling Kira is not where we want to be. Lords and all this other stuff is very good. Play an island. And we'll put a stop at our end step, because very likely they're going to use the Sakura Tribe Scout. They're going to wait till their turn. Oh, I had priority. Okay, so then we're going to... Actually, I guess I'm going to wait until the land comes into play. There's going to be a trigger. I want to deprive them of as much information as possible. And then we'll dismember the Sakura Tribe Scout. And hopefully that mattered. You know, looking back, we probably should have just dismembered this thing. We could just tap out, play Maririgiri, because like they're a turn behind anyway, and we just sort of we're ahead a bit on development, but they're ahead on a turn, and there's probably even a better chance that they were going to get screwed. We can play two Master. We can play two Lords, so like why not? On the other hand, if we play Maririgiri, no, let's just put more power on the board. Let's put as much power on the board as possible. I don't know how we can get wiped out. We could. By some sort of Anger of the Gods or something. Oh, that's actually a good point. We might have been able to play around, like, for example, Fire Spout if we play the Maririgiri and get in more damage later. So we can get rid of this Gemstone Caverns. The beautiful thing about playing Copter is that we can get rid of stuff useless like the Gemstone Caverns. When it is useless. So let's hope our opponent is not playing Fire Spout. Maybe they're playing Pyroclasm. Lotus Cobra. I have no idea what is going on in this deck.
Neither does he, but he managed to make it this far in the tournament.
They're doing okay. They're doing good. It's a Primeval Titan deck. It's a Primeval Titan deck. That's all I can say. It says Primeval Titan written all over it. So Spreading Seas is fine. It's not a bad card. Whenever you play a land, you get a mana, so you'll have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 mana anyway next turn. Oh no, what the heck? I win here, don't I? I have like 1 billion power on the board. 4, 8, 13, 16. Yeah, this will win the game. That was a good draw. That was a good draw. We'll nail the Gruul Turf. Is there any way I can... something bad could happen? I don't think so. I believe I'm hitting for exactly 16 if my math serves me correct. 13, 16. Degree. Looks like 16. Good thing Sakura Tribe Scout isn't in play. So they'll dig for information. I'll just show them a Spreading Seas. You may not know I have Master of Waves on my deck. So I'm just guessing this is Amulet Titan. There's like no other way that you could play your deck like this. So it was good that we went first. So we're gonna bring in probably bring in some gut shots. What does Dispel hit? Hits Summoner's Pact. Disdainful Stroke hits the Primeval Titan itself. Although if they have Cavern of Souls, that would be very disappointing. We'll keep in Dismember because it also hits Azusa. Or actually, we might want, like, maybe Lotus Cobra is a replacement for Azusa. So we want some number of Master Waves in the deck. We don't need Kira. Kira's not that great. I also don't think Smuggler's Copter is very good in these sort of situations. But maybe it is, actually. They have Sorcery Speed Sweepers like Fire Spout and stuff like that, so something to consider. Curse Catcher, I can't remember if you're good or underwhelming. I like to keep the Spreading Seas, just especially if they play, like, Hornet Queen or something. What does Negate hit? Hit Engineered Explosives. This is definitely a spot. This is definitely a good matchup for Ceremonious Rejection. Hits Engineered Explosives, Walking Ballista. Like, I guess I have to bring in some Disdainful Strokes. Harbinger is very poor. We'll bring in some Disdainful Strokes. Not too many, it's clunky. Maybe more Gut Shots? How many of these Tribe Scouts and Lotus Cobras could you have? On top of that, Lotus Cobra gets value like almost instantly. So it's sort of a feel-bad card to hit.
Feels bad, man.
Feels bad. I don't know, I'll bring in 1 Negate. It can hit all the non-creature spells. I should take out at least one Master of Waves. This is too much. Bring in a Dispel. Okay, I'll take out the negate. Bring in 2 Dispels. Oh, is that too narrow? I don't know. I don't know with the sideboard. I have no idea. It's good to have some number of Master Waves to overload the Engineer Explosives, because they're going to play Engineer Explosives on 2. That's good to have Master of Waves just as like, hey, 2 or 0. Pick one. Okay, we'll just go with this. We'll just go with this. We have like one random Harbinger in our deck. It is important to curve out. His hand is like, it's okay, I guess. It's okay. We're going to keep it. We have turn 1 interaction. We have something to do on turn 1 and turn 2.
Oh, okay.
Slow them down. And we do curve into Master of Waves. If we can draw like one Lord in between all this, then it's gravy. This is actually a decent chance. There's a decent chance our opponent has choke, so I probably should start off with Cavern of Souls, although it probably won't matter. I'm not going to be able to avoid it.
There's a mine.
There is a mine in here.
Why don't you go for the gemstone mine?
Huh?
Why would you just want the cavern when you can have the whole mine?
No, I thought I should play Cavern of Souls to play around choke.
No, you play with gemstone cavern, but he's got gemstone mine.
Oh, this can't be played on the draw, and it can only be used 3 times, and then it's done for.
See, that card has a timer on it.
Not really.
You should put a timer on the bridge.
Doesn't work like that.
Or whatever.
So how do I approach this? I really want to save Spreading Seas for later. Spreading Seas should be reserved for the turn they play like a Gruul Turf or something. And actually, by playing this Lord out, I can play Seas and hold up Dispel next turn. You have Dismember? You do? Ooh. Okay, I didn't see that coming. Sure. Did not see that coming. Could have even saved yourself some life here. Could have removed a counter from here and then just rebounce it back to your hand. I feel like something was missed. This looks like Lotus Cobra. Engineered Explosives for 2. That's fine, because our hand doesn't interact with that. Or it doesn't interact with our hand very well. I'm very likely to play the Spreading Seas, though, on this Simic Growth Chamber. Or I could just play the Master of the Pearl Trident and force my opponent to use the Engineered Explosives. Our opponent will have access to 4 mana next turn. Or I could seize this, draw into Master of Waves range.
Disaster of Waves. Ugh.
This puts a clock on the board. This does not, but slows down our opponent a lot. And then if they crack it, then we do something. On the other hand, this can threaten this in the next few turns. Okay, if I play this, they're going to do something on turn 4. I hit you for 2, then I attack you again, then you crack this, then I have to play Spreading Seas, and I can't play Master of Waves. But I can play Master of Waves almost no matter what you do. I think I'm going to take this line. I'm going to force our opponent. This helps us draw a card. And it gives us a chance to curve into Master of Waves. And I think it also provokes our opponent to crack this thing for 2. Although they don't have to do it at the end of their next turn. Okay, that resolves. Gruul Turf. And I'm okay with them playing Gruul Turf, returning Simic Growth Chamber back to their hand. It time walks them, which is exactly what I want to happen. But they don't go for that. Also perfectly reasonable. So important to note that they cannot even crack Engineered Explosives right now. So we have an opportunity to play anything here. We might as well. This burns a creature, but whatever. Their hand is weird. Shout out to the sirens, to the police.
Nah, it's an ambulance.
Shout out to the injured.
No, I think they'll be dead before they get there.
So it'll be an interesting choice. What does my opponent want to do? My hand is really clunky right now. I really need that 4th land. And I think I'm just going to pass. And I am going to wait for that 4th land to play things like Master of the Pearl Trident or Master of Waves. I can't play Master of Waves anyway. Oh boy. Yeah, okay. I can't do anything about it. I don't have Unified Will. Okay, Disdainful Stroke has shown some value. Gutshot has not.
He's probably mad.
I hope. Why does he have that garbage in his deck?
Just for you, Snyder.
Just for you. So I'm going to play Master of the Pearl Trident, hold up Dispel for Summoner's Pact.
Probably has a ponytail. Probably wears his hair in a ponytail. Little Snyder.
Oh, all we have to do is get our opponent down to 1 life. We've got the Gutshot in hand. Kozilek's return, so we can dispel this.
You just got everything.
We can dispel something.
Just got an answer to everything. Now he's mad.
Azusa. Sure. If that's all that's left in their hand, we could win. There's a lot of games where they're all in on this like Primeval Titan. So how does this work? Whenever you cast an Eldrazi creature spell with converted mana cost 7 or greater, so Primeval Titan will not trigger this. But if they have another Kozilek's return, our board can get wiped. So I'm not going to play Master of Waves. It's too bad we couldn't get our opponent down to like 1. It's not possible. So let's see if our opponent has anything to do here. They could just concede right now. No, they have Primeval Titan. Okay, so what can they do with all this mana? Or what are they doing? Gonna play Baloth or something? I have 1 mana up. Not a lot I can do with this. So I guess they're just going to plan out their turn. They have 2 extra mana. They can give their Titan haste. They can attack. Then maybe play Engineered... They're going to get 2 more lands. One of them has to be Teleria West. Another one has to be a bounce land to put it back into their hand. So they'll have what appears to be... they can float 3 mana with Teleria West, because it's going to come into play untapped. So they can float 3 mana, then play, and then so they can get another. Another thing is also, what's going on here? They're playing a land for the turn. Okay, so that makes things different. Or do you have World Breaker for some reason? Okay, here's Primeval Titan. Going to get Slayer's Stronghold. I believe that's what it is. What's the thing that gives haste?
Coffee. Coffee pumping.
Wow, there should be a magic card. Like, artifact, I don't know, 3 mana coffee machine. Like, tap, give target creature haste. Until end of turn.
Nah, it would have to be to fit in with the whole magic theme. It'd have to
I'm
be some
certain they have coffee.
It would have to be some kind of instant, but it'd have to be like the tree with the beans.
The tree with the beans?
Some kind of mystical coffee bean sort of thing. But it wouldn't be a coffee machine.
They have machines. Someone could have made of coffee. Urza could have made a coffee machine. He had to have made something that kept him up all night making more inventions.
Mr. Coffee.
Yeah. The original Mr. Coffee.
Yeah, some bizarre promotional tie-in.
Like, they have to have tea and stuff. This is a very weird line. They're not going to give their Primeval Titan haste, because they're free-rolling on mana, aren't they? I'm certain that they're free-rolling on mana. I have a ton of mana. Oh, are they playing another Primeval Titan? They'll play 2 Primeval Titans? That's a sick turn. Oh, no, they have Talera West in their hand. So they can transmute for 3 mana, have 4 mana up to do whatever they want. Walking Ballista. Walking Ballista for 4? It's fair. And 4 creatures. Okay. Do I get to draw? I do get to draw a card. How do I do this? And here's the thing. Master Waves is going to be serious business if this thing gets to live. And Walking Ballista has to tap, like, kill off at least 2 of these things. So I think what I'm going to do is we're going to tap Primeval Titan. And I wonder if this Gut Shot is going to have a part to play as the Walking Ballista loses counters. Because they could shoot down to 3. This is very interesting. They could kill off one of these guys to 3. 1 is going to be left, and I can Gut Shot it before they block. Or they're actually probably going to block with... Sorry, they could block first and then kill something. That's fair, too. So our opponent has to keep up with all these walking ballistas and engineered explosives, but they've already played in explosives. They've already played Kozilek's Return, and I don't think they can. They can't tutor. Oh no, they could. Oh, sorry. Okay, they could get Teleria West into Summoner's Pact into World Breaker. Or is how big? How expensive is World Breaker? Is it 7? I don't think it's actually 7. I think it's 6. Eldrazi World Breaker.
He's going for.
No, it's 7. Okay, so 7 will trigger this thing. Okay, so actually, so if he kills off... Oh no, but he'll kill it off. It's not going to let it resolve. I would have loved some scenario where we get to put them down to 2 and kill them with a Gut Shot. That's a glorious victory. Yeah, you gotta kill Mary Jury. One line they could have taken was... Ooh, and they are going to go for this line. Yeah, they just realized this. We're going to kill him with Gutshot. The line that they're going to take is kill Master of the Pearl Trident. Mararigiri deals 2 damage. Walking Ballista will have 1 counter on it, and he can untap with all his lands. Gutshot is going to win this game. And it's going to be a glorious victory.
Here it is.
Boom! And that is the manabase.com Get Dunked On instant replay.
Get salty. Come on.
No, they're gone. I think they're gone. We're waiting for the saltiness.
It can take time for things to type up.
Oh, they drew their next card. No, I think that's it. They just admitted, it's over. It's like, what? It just came out of left field. Whoa. What happened? Gutshot.
In a Merfolk deck?
In a Merfolk deck?
A red card in a blue deck?
Yeah. How is that possible?
That shouldn't be allowed.
So before we get into our game, let's talk about this deck. Let's talk about the tournament. I don't think we had all that good of a tournament. We finished 5-2, but do you know what? I think too many of the matches that we won, it was because our opponent blundered or made some big mistake. I think against the Counters Company guy, if there was an opportunity where he could main phase his Collected Company. He didn't. He passed the turn, and we were able to dispel it. In that Amulet game, like maybe we could still win the match, but that guy, if we had a Mararigiri on the board, the guy should just eat up the Mararigiri with their Walking Ballista. They would still have a Ballista on 1. We would only have 4 power in play, and there was no opportunity to tap down a Primeval Titan or something. There's just so many things that could go wrong in that match that we just played. So, yeah, not good. We need to... Overall, I think the deck was just a little bit too clunky. It was just a little bit too clunky. I'm gonna really look like, and this is a problem I'm having against Black-Green X decks. I think I'm gonna ramp up the number of dismembers. Probably take out the gut shots and probably bring Ceremonious Rejection in, because Ceremonious Rejection can interact at like 1 mana. I really like stuff like Relic of Progenitus. It's really important that on turn 3 against like black attrition-based decks, we're either slamming Kira or we're playing 2 things in a turn, like a Lord and a Relic of Progenitus or something. But we need more interaction. We need to be more mana efficient. We can't just be tapping out all the time. And I'm going to try Tideshaper Mystic again in my own spare time. I'm going to see what Tideshaper Mystic can do for this deck. Disdainful Stroke was like... okay. It did what it was supposed to do. There was a situation where it was better than Unified Will against the Eldrazi Tron player, because they had... we only had 2 creatures in play. They had 2 creatures in play, and when they played the Walking Ballista, Unified Will would have been turned off. And it did counter the Primeval Titan, so I don't know, maybe some more time will tell, but I don't want to have too many of these things in my deck. Too many 2-mana spells. That makes the deck, like, really clunky. So I don't know. And I don't feel like Harbinger was really pulling a lot of weight in any of these matchups. Maybe this thing can be expendable. I don't know, I'm going to play with the deck a little bit more, see how we can make Merfolk better for the future.
Harbinger is always useful.
Alright, we're playing High Speed Trains 2. I've never played the first one before. Why do they even call it 2? We're gonna start. I have really no idea what we're doing. By the way, this is the England version, so if you've ever been to England, this will be boring. It'll be like, I don't know, walking down the street. Okay, so what am I supposed to do here? Ooh, sick. Okay, so can I push this thingamabob? How about this? How about this? What am I allowed to do?
Close the doors, maybe.
Okay, let's close the doors. Oh no, we gotta open the doors. We're not gonna go unless we have passengers. I'm gonna be late.
These people have no manners.
What?
Single file.
Look, this guy keeps pushing into the other guy. So pushy. Whoops, not resume.
I thought the English were mannered and stuff.
Fashion is terrible there. Look, everyone's wearing black shirts. So many people with these coats and this hat. Or it's just really, really popular.
You're almost at capacity. Top left.
Yeah. Well, what am I supposed to do? I guess I could cut him off at some point. Let's cut off someone. You know, you took forever. Okay.
Sound the horn.
You know what, let's look at the tutorial first. Yeah, and oh, here we go. This is retarded. Okay. Let's go. I don't even know where we're going. Let's get there faster.
Yeah, that's the whole point of this train, is that it can go fast.
High-speed train. Let's look behind us. Oh, we're doing great. That sounds bad. That sounds terrible.
I guess if it turns, you're going to jump the track.
Oh, no, it wants us to go faster.
Do not exceed 380.
Oh, is that the problem? Let's slow down. What is this? It's just in front of us? Oh, this is a camera in front. Well, what about back? Can I look behind me? There's a computer over there. We've got a notepad just in case we want to take notes about how good we are at driving this damn thing.
Just crank it. Just go.
Yeah, let's go. We're going to derail this thing. No, we can't go too far, too high. No good. We're turning. Seriously, what's the point of this? See if there's like a raccoon in front of us?
No, it's
not like we can do anything.
Immersion.
I feel immersed right here. There's my notepad. I'm telling them, I'm gonna go check out like the actual high-speed train to see if any of this is to scale. I want all those trees to be identical.
Go faster.
Just
push it.
It's gonna get angry with me.
That's fine. I want this thing to crash.
I don't. I want to get to my next stop. I wanted these people to get off.
This is not how you play the game.
No, in contrary, this is how you play the game. This is for Grand Theft Auto. What is this, a phone? So basically, I can't do dink with anything that I see here. Get out of my way, even though I'm on a rail. How you like that, passengers? How you like that?
Well, this trip is almost over.
Oh yeah, I gotta get there faster, I guess. I'm gonna be late! Okay. Oh, I see. I have to, like, crank it at the right time when it's straight. Okay, it's straight. I'm going full blast. Get in that tunnel! Tunnel it! Okay, let's slow down, because something bad's gonna happen. Straight! Full speed ahead, Scotty. I'm gonna get fired if I'm... Well, we're gonna slow down. There's some curves here.
It says 380. That's as far as you can go. Just don't exceed 380.
I'm pretty good at exceeding 380. I'm glad I can, like, slow it down a ton really quickly. Is this my stop? Is this my stop? What is this?
No, your stop is another 40 seconds from now.
How do you know?
At the top right.
Oh, I see. No, the top right seems to be my time.
Yes, and then 1526 is when you should be arriving.
Oh, I guess no, the top... Yeah. Alright, they're not gonna die. It's just a simulation. I guess this top right thing signifies how fast I'm going, like, how far it is to my destination. No, this time thing is like
That's
my schedule.
No, you should arrive at 1526.
Yeah, if I'm a good pilot. Conductor, whatever. Shut up.
You're late.
Whatever, the bus is late sometimes. No, I'm not a bus.
The bus doesn't go 380 kilometers per hour. The bus has excuses. Traffic, red lights.
Oh, here we go. There's the stop.
I want to slow down.
Okay, let's stop. For the people. I'm gonna let them out. Oh, look at all those people.
You better crash this thing. I'm Otherwise, this is just pathetic.
Okay, we're gonna crash it eventually. I sort of want... Hey, what's this? There's no more road here.
Now the train goes
They're firing me. Departure time.
Fines, 5.
I get a fine? Come on. It's ridiculous. This is ridiculous.
Well, this is the price you pay for not paying.
Alright, let's get home. Okay, get in here, people. People are like wandering aimlessly. Look, there's a lot of space to get in here, but you want to go where it's crowded. That's ridiculous. You want to get on at all, or what? Okay. These people are stupid. Someone got off, and then back on again! Punishment. For retardation. By the way.
Alright, just put it to the max. And just keep it there.
Okay, let's see. Let's gamble with these people's lives. We're gonna let everyone else know. Get out of our way. We're on the train to hell. We're going one place, we're gonna get there really quickly. What's wrong with this? We're gonna make great time. There's nothing wrong with this at all. Just makes a lot of noise. I'm gonna write down, doing great. Yeah. I should have done this before.
Are you gonna crash and die or what?
Yeah, what's going on here?
Because otherwise, what's the point?
I'm losing viewers by the second. This is really an annoying sound. But we're gonna get people there on time. And then we can wait all day for people to get in the damn car.
Actually, when you arrive at the station, don't slow down. Just keep going full speed ahead and crash into that wall.
Well, this game gets like 3 thumbs down. Because we got thumbs from you here.
Yeah.
We expected some sort of derailment or something.
Maybe when you get to the station you'll crash and everybody will die.
No, I'm just gonna get a fine for speeding. Wonder how the people feel on this train. Like, clearly they're going faster than usual and, we're approaching the destination at full speed! No. Aww. No.
How is this supposed to be accurate?
We got there like almost a minute ahead of time. Someone shot me. And
they barged into the cockpit and murdered you before they called them out. Alright. See, nobody died.
What is even the point of this thing? It has no point. I'm not even letting you out. I guess I have to let you out.
5
bugged. Only 5 fines. I got 5 fines last time. Yeah, well, that was a pile of crap.
Couldn't blow up the train. Couldn't do anything.
Could not blow up the train. Horn doesn't matter.
Wait, check the options. Go to the gear in the top right. Maybe there's like a violence.
Graphics quality fastest. Passenger density high.
What's the difference?
Yeah, who cares?
Is it way down
Display speed in kilometers or miles? Wow. Just in case you want the American feel, you can go to miles per hour.
That's right.
If you want the British Commonwealth feel, you go to kilometers per hour. Canadians will understand.
New Zealanders.
This was terrible! The first one... I'm sort of curious to know what the first one's all about now.
It's probably trash.
It's probably the same... It's probably the same thing, exact same game, but instead of England, they claim it's Germany or something.
Somewhere else.
Yeah, just somewhere else.
This was supposed to be an improvement on all the mistakes, and yet this is just a gigantic mistake. So,
and there's no second level?
Well,
not that I know of. Maybe if we play it properly, there's a second level.
You gotta pay for it.
Do we?
Probably.
I'm not paying for anything. So anyway, that was our league. We did okay when going 5-2. We're going to thank all my patrons supporting me on Patreon. We're also going to thank themanabase.com for being our sponsor. This has been Nikachu and his brother. Speeding. We're going as fast as we possibly can.
Through the modern challenge.
Yeah, that's right.